Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wax Wednesday and I have a very important video to share with you guys. It has been a long time, a very long time, since I reviewed a singular candle on my channel where it wasn't about a wax melt or a haul from a vendor. It is truly a candle review and I am very excited to share this with you guys. So today's video is going to be all about Nest Fragrance's linen candle. So if this interests you, definitely stick around. But before we get started, I'm going to tell you what's on my lips and what's on my nails, because if I don't, you guys always ask. So I'm going to start with my nails. They are horrible right now because today is the day I changed them over. They've been on for a week, but I love this color. As you guys can see, I have gone through quite a bit. This is from Essie. This is in the Essie Gel Couture line in the color 144 Inside Scoop. I wore this on my wedding day. It's beautiful. It is a nail polish that requires 3 coats. But I love its almost see-throughness in it, but I love that jelly like pink color, and well, as you guys can tell, I absolutely love this one. What I have on my lips is something a little bit different. I haven't worn either of these in quite some time. So first of all, from MAC in the amplified finish, we have Fast Play, which is a perfect color for the fall and winter. It's a nice darker color that I'm wearing today. That is what you see most on my lips, but on top, of course, I've got a lip polish from Buxom. But this one is in the color Serena, and I found this one at Winners for under $10, so like 50% off. So you guys, that is what's on my lips. Okay, so today we're going to talk all about Nest Fragrance's candle in linen, and the one I picked up was the 230 gram or 8.1 ounce candle. And I was in Sephora and I'm a little bit tired and sick of some of the really poor burns that I've been getting from Bath & Body Works candle. I know I'm not going to make everyone happy, but I used to love Bath & Body Works candles, but the cost of them are going up and the quality is going down. I just wanted to give a shot at some of these higher end candles to see if they compared to Bath & Body Works and that kind of thing. I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, they don't compare. I'll explain in a moment. So this one here, I decided to pick up this linen scent. I was actually in store, was able to sniff this before I picked it up. There was a few different ones I would definitely pick up in the future, but this price point is about $50 Canadian. It's 40, I want to say with tax is about $50. So right now in Canada, a Bath & Body Works candle, a 14.5 ounce candle, this one's only 8.1, but the Bath & Body Works 3-wick candles are about $30. And what they say the claim is about the same amount of burn time. This is supposed to get 50-60 hours of burn time on this Nest candle. And this one is described as a crisp linen accord combined with the white orchid, apple blossom, and the essence of summer breeze. I fell in love with this scent the second that I tried it. I sniffed it in the store. I'm like, that was the first one that went in my basket, because I have another candle I'll be doing a review on later that I also picked up from Sephora, a different company. But I love this one and I had high hopes. First of all, let's just talk about the actual candle jar itself. It is very aesthetically pleasing. It's a nice like pinstripe type look to it. It's glass, but then it's got some etched glass on it. It has Nest New York right here. You could reuse these cups, you guys. You just have to get rid of the bottom portion of either by freezing or melting it down and pouring it out and then cleaning it out after that. But it's an absolute handsome looking candle itself on the outside. The wax on this one originally, it still is white, which I will say it never discolored. White candles from Bath & Body Works, even though it's not like the #1 thing that drives me nuts, but white candles at Bath & Body Works, you guys, turn sooty and disgusting and gross. It ends up being like this almost like brownish white color. You can see the layers sometimes as you're burning, and it gets that kerosene smell as you're burning. But we're back onto the linen candle here from Nest. On top of it looking really wonderfully, it smelled delicious, exactly how it was described. I would say it was a beautiful linen scent, just as the name would entail. The 8.1 ounce does claim to have a burn time of between 50 and 60 hours. I was a little bit skeptical because that's how many hours a Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle normally claims to have at 14.5 ounces. So this is almost half of the size of a 3-wick, and it only has the 1 wick itself on this Nest particular one. There are different sizes. There's a mini, this is the middle size, And then they also have a 3-wick as well, which are like $100, I think, in Canadian dollars. So first of all, when you take this out of the box, you just put it into whatever room you're putting it in. It's immediately, you don't even have to light it. It smells absolutely fantastic. This throw, I knew the throw was going to be really decent just based on that. Generally, if it's a lighter scented candle at the very beginning before lighting it, it's generally going to probably be a lighter scented candle as you burn. But this one was strong from the hop. And let me just say, it was strength in the great room. It was the only candle I had going in our great room, which is our living room and our dining room, and technically, I guess, our kitchen as well. You could smell this, and it smelled lovely. And especially when the heat would kick in on the house, and so there was a little bit more air movement, I could smell it even more. It was like, ooh, that smells so good. This little candle, I'm just telling you, throws so well. The throws a 10 out of 10. And I love this scent, thankfully, because sometimes you get things that you're like, I really despise this scent, and it's a 10 out of 10 throw. It's the ones that you really want and you love that sometimes don't give you what you're looking for. But this one gave me everything. It gave me all the feels. This one burnt closer to the 60-hour mark. That was fantastic. I feel I would definitely pay 100%. I would pay for another candle like this size in the future because of the experience I had with this Nest candle. It was absolutely remarkable. There was no sooty smell. Yes, you see some soot along the edges here around the top, but that really doesn't matter to me at all because that sootiness did not fall back into the wax and make that stinky kerosene smell and change the wax color and all that fun stuff that I have such troubles with Bath & Body Works candles. Once I hit the 50% mark on a Bath & Body Works candle, it all goes to hell in a handbasket. Basically, for me, it's very rare that I get a candle from them that burns perfectly fine from top to bottom. I'm happily surprised when that happens. This one burned perfectly. No issues with the puny wick syndrome, no drowning, no tunneling. It burnt beautifully and I absolutely adored it. And being that this is my very first Nest candle, it won't be the last because my introduction to these candles, I would 100% put down the money. I think about it now, it's an extra with tax. It's almost $20 extra, but I feel I would pay this amount because it's worth it. I don't have to blow it out halfway through and then think that the candle's done, or I have to chop it up to get the rest of it out, the proper smell before the kerosene and all that stuff I have problems with Bath & Body Works. 100% would repurchase this one. If you are a freshie, if you love your linen scents, Nest linen is absolutely one I would get. I'm glad I got this medium size even for my great room. I feel like this 1 wick will do its job. This is again an 8.1 ounce candle. In the future I might try a 3-wick, but I think that would send up the entire house or condo, I guess, but I definitely would try it in the future. But this one is well worth the money in my opinion. And if you follow Nest online, they do have sales, but also if you're a member at Sephora, they have sales often. It seems like more often than not, the Sephora has these sales or redeem your points and get 15% off. That would be the time to get these as well. No doubt that when the spring sale comes up, some candles are going to be on my list. So you guys, that is my review of Nest's linen candle. I absolutely adore it. I highly recommend this one. And yeah, this is definitely what I'm going to be repurchasing in the future. Well, that was my first full-on candle review with nothing else, just one singular candle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't down below, ring that notification bell. And as always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye guys.